What's going on, everybody, and welcome back for episode 36 of Hit the Books podcast. We're excited to bring you a great episode this week. No Mackie, he's on vacation this week. What a lucky guy. But this week we got myself and Huff, NBA Finals, NHL playoffs. Very good week ahead. Without further ado, let's introduce my co-host, Huff. What's going on, buddy? How's the week been?
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be back. Another week. Like you said, NHL playoffs going on, NBA Finals. Now we get into, like you said, a lot going on. I'm excited to get right into it. Not much going on with me. Been pretty tough on the bets lately, I'm not going to lie, but going to bounce back. It's all right, but hopefully get an Oilers comeback here, but down 3-0 early, this game is looking pretty tough.
Agree with that. It's a tough one.
If the Avs score one more goal in this game, it's over.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not looking good, but I mean, technically, there's still a whole half of a game left.
Right. Literally halfway
They
point right now.
They need one goal every 10 minutes. It's not that much to ask from this team, from the fucking Oilers team. Just need some sort of consistency from Mike Smith. When he's off, he's fucking off.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's jump into some stuff to get some things out of the way. Got some NFL and MLB stuff. First in the NFL, John Madden is named to the cover of Madden 23 Legends Edition. Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp are the two finalists for the cover athlete of the Standard Edition of the game this year. Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say this is actually pretty sweet. Obviously, I'm a huge Madden guy. Have been for probably, I don't even know, I think my first one was 05. Probably played every year since. But yeah, I want to say this was like expected, but I didn't even think about this whenever he passed away, that he was going to end up being on one of the covers this year. But yeah, that's definitely a sick tribute to him. But looking at the normal cover, like you said, Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp being the two guys, I personally, I think with the year that Cooper Kupp had last year, I think he's definitely deserving of it. Winning I feel like they could do a sick cover with like the receiving triple crown with all his achievements last year, Super Bowl MVP, the Super Bowl. I don't know. I just feel like Cooper Kupp definitely did everything you could do to be on the cover of a video game. Basically, had a video game stat line of a season.
Seriously, for real. Yeah, I hope they do something cool with either of them, especially at Cooper Kupp. I mean, it'd be an easy, really fun cover. John Madden one was really good, I thought.
Yeah, there's supposedly
well.
there's 3 different covers of John Madden's one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
There's the one that we saw. There's one that pays tribute to like the 1990 one, the first game of him like drawing the plays on the screen, and
that's sweet.
I forget what the last one is.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I know there's 3 different renditions of it. I don't know if you get to pick like which one you get if you buy like a physical copy. I mean, obviously, like there's 2 sitting right there. You could say I want this one, but
well, who knows? What if it's the same outside cover, just different insides or something?
Yeah, true.
Like, you know how they come in those metal tins sometimes and junk?
Yeah, because it's a Legend Edition. It's going to be $100-some.
Right. Ultimate Team, baby. All right. Let's jump over to some MLB. Little Pirates stat here. Pittsburgh Pirates completing the series sweep on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is the first time the Pirates have swept the Dodgers in LA since the year 2000. Pirates were plus 210 money line underdogs or greater in each game of the series.
Yeah, this was honestly, I mean, obviously Pirates aren't too much to talk about. This being probably the first time we talk about them. It's probably the last time we talk about it for a while. But yeah, this big time, obviously, a big time franchise in the Dodgers, and obviously a powerhouse at home. This is pretty big, getting a team like the Pirates go in there, win 3 straight. Obviously, from a sports gambling aspect, when you get a team's money line 3 days in a row, plus 210 or greater. First game it was 280. Second game it was 250. Or no, second game it was like it went 210, 280, 250 or something like that. It was insane, the order. Jeez. But I mean, 7.5 units basically between the 3 games. If you just laid a unit on each game, just insane.
Can't expect the Pirates to do that too often, right?
Yeah, I did take the third game, but that made up for the Pirates screwing me that night. They won in San Diego. Bet against them, they win. But I did end up getting in on that Dodgers road trip sweep.
Heck yeah, I love that. It's time. NBA Finals. Celtics and Warriors are ready to battle it off. Game 1 here tonight, Thursday, 9 p.m., correct?
Yeah, we're underway. We're underway here. I'm gonna get you an official score here, but yeah, Boston Celtics heading to Golden State for game 1 of the finals. Golden State right now is up 44-37. A couple stat lines right here. Second quarter, big names. No big numbers for the Celtics jumping off the page at me. Steph with 21,
Not too bad.
looking like Steph's back to his old finals juice that he had a couple years ago.
Heck yeah.
7 for 9 from field goal, 6 for 8 from three.
All right.
I just got a headline as I read that. Curry stunning first quarter. Star drills finals record 6 threes in opening frame for 21 points to start game 1.
There you go. Easy. I got a good trend for this game. 76% of both the spread, -3.5, and money line, -165. Wagers are on the Warriors, who are 20-2 straight up in game 1 under head coach Steve Kerr.
Yeah. I like the Warriors tonight. I just didn't want to take it because I saw how much money was on them.
Yeah, so much. 76%. That's insane.
I definitely think the Warriors get the win here. I think they cover that spread, but like I said, I just didn't want to take it because I was iffy about that. How much money, the percentage of the money, like you said, that was on at 76. That's heavy.
Very heavy. Yeah. You never know. It's the finals, especially going into game 1. It's not a bad idea, for us to sit back and watch for a game.
Yeah. No, I would say I don't know. You want to make a serious pick on this? I think Warriors in 6, but it's gonna be tough for them to win one and close the series out in Boston in Game 6. So, but I think as soon as the Warriors have 3 wins, I think they close it out. I don't think there's a chance where like it's 3 if it's 3-1 and it goes back to Golden State for Game 5. I think they close it out in 5, or you know what I mean in that situation. If it's 2-2. And it goes back to Golden State for Game 5, and then I think Golden State wins 2 games in a row, winning Game 5 and 6 to win the series in 6 in Boston.
Interesting. Okay. I don't disagree with that. I kind of like that 5-game one. You were saying, they split in Boston, and Golden State comes home and wins it in Game 5.
Yeah.
I think that would be plausible, but I also 100% see it in 6. You got to think Celtics are going to win at least 2.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this team's so young. I mean, they've been there before. Like, they're really young, but, I mean, obviously, these guys get in the league at 18, 19. So when you're 24 years old, you've been in the league for 6 years. And guys like Tatum Brown, they've had a couple serious playoff runs in their young careers. So they definitely have the playoff experience. Obviously, this is their first time in the finals, but it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Obviously, I'm not watching that game right now. I'm watching Colorado, but kind of flicking back and forth.
Yeah, if I have to make a pick, I think Golden State in 6 is more practical, but I think Golden State in 5 is what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, I'll go Golden State in 6.
Love that. Good stuff. NBA Finals. Got to get a lot of coverage in on that. Jumping into the NHL, the Colorado Avalanche defeat the Edmonton Oilers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals by a score of 8-6. Combining for 14 goals, that will result in the highest total ever for Game 2, coming in at 7.5. It's insane. The amount of goals that are just scored in this series so quickly. What'd you say happened this game, Huff? You knew the numbers a little better than I.
Yeah, it was 0-0. 0-0 in the first, and then fucking Avalanche scored 2 goals in 15 seconds, and now we're sitting here at 3-0. But 2 minutes left in the second, so hoping the Oilers can force, or you know what I mean, get a couple goals on the board, make this respectable. Give me a game here, but obviously we have the money line in the over, so neither looking too hot right now.
Truly, you're correct. It's kind of a sloppy game. Oh, yeah. Coming to the end of the second period here, it's Colorado looks better, but not good.
But same with this series. I mean, Colorado obviously up 1-0, winning this game 3-0. My original pick was Avs in 7, but with the 2-0 lead, it's looking like it could go to 6. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when this series gets back to Edmonton. To see how Edmonton responds on Saturday in Game 3 if they lose this game when they're down 2-0. But yeah, I'm very excited for Game 3. Obviously, this one, I hope I can get some sort of a game here, maybe force overtime. Push the over, Oilers win in overtime. That'd be perfect scenario. But what do you think? Oilers and what? Or Avs and Oilers, how many games are you thinking?
I mean, by the looks of it, I thought it was going to be a tight series, just like you said, but like 5.
There was part of
Like
me
if
that thought the series was kind of fixed for McDavid. I thought I originally was saying Oilers in 6 or Avs in 6. I just couldn't pick a team. I was just saying it's going 6 games, and then I was going to make my decision after like maybe the first 2, and just hope it was 1-1. You know what I mean? So I could still make like a valid pick. But
yeah, I mean, if these teams keep scoring as fast as they are, like boom, 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 this series is going to be over quick.
yeah, that's what I mean. If it's 3-0 Avalanche this game, and I mean, obviously, like I said, it goes to Edmonton next game, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens when they get up there. But they just need some consistency from Mike Smith and net. And I think, yeah, I mean, like the Oilers are a very deep team. I mean, they're there for a reason. It's just the goaltending out west, and obviously that's the matchup that we look at in the East, and it's Vasilevsky versus Shesterkin, and it's the goalies, and everyone's talking about could this be the lowest goals ever allowed in a series between two of the greatest goalies of their generation, and you look at the other side with Smith and Kemper, and obviously Kemper missing Game 2. I missed what was wrong with him. I don't know if he got hurt or what was going on, but I forget the goalie's name that's starting right now. He's playing obviously a great game through almost 2 periods. There's no goals allowed. I don't know how many shots, but kid's playing a great game. 19 shots, no goals allowed. So Oilers need to get one here. Power play with 1:14 left in the second period.
Oilers need to do it for us here tonight, but probably see the Avs winning
Goal
this
here
series,
would
right?
be huge. Get a goal in this power play would be huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somehow in the next 58 seconds before this period ends.
Alrighty, that wraps up our Western Conference. Let's jump over the Eastern Conference, the Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Great game 1. Rangers defeating the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-2. Kind of surprised me. Impressive performance from Rangers forward Chris Kreider. Scored just 71 seconds into the game. Rangers leading the series 1-0. Game 2, Friday.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the way the Rangers played. I didn't bet it, but I liked Tampa Bay in that game yesterday. I'm pretty glad I didn't take it. I liked them to score first and win. Obviously, neither of those would have hit. Rangers winning 6-2. Like you said, Kreider scoring the early goal, basically just over a minute into the game, and Rangers, you know what I mean, ready to play from the start. And you got to credit that to perhaps the Lightning not playing for I think it was 9 days coming into this series, and that's the age-old story. Rest versus rust in the playoffs is too much time off, good or bad for some of these teams. And a lot of people say, with the experienced teams, they can handle it, and it's true. But there's a lot of scenarios where you could say that too much time off in the playoffs almost could be considered a bad thing. But right now, the Warriors obviously closed their series out in 5 games, and the Celtics had to go 7. They had a couple days off. I think it was 7, and they're putting them to the work on them right now in Game 1. So you also could go that way. That's another very experienced, recent multi-championship team, just like the Lightning. So, but Lightning come out in Game 1 looking like they were struggling. Couldn't really get the puck in the net early, but lose 6-2. Game 2 in New York tomorrow night. It's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back. I mean, we all know the streak with Vasilevsky. Hasn't lost back-to-back playoff games in whoever knows how many years, but give me Tampa Bay money line tomorrow night.
Absolutely agree. You got to take Tampa tomorrow. Vasilevsky's got to be on top tomorrow. If history repeats itself, that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be a great game nonetheless, but and a great series here on out. But I do think Tampa wins. Like, I think that game 1 was kind of a fluke. I think the Rangers just played exceptionally well, or Tampa played rather poor, but tough to say.
Yeah,
I
Rangers
think
are a
Tampa takes
legit
it.
team. Like obviously, like no disrespect to the Rangers, but I think you're going to see the real Vasilevsky tomorrow night.
Yeah, totally agree.
As far as this game, or as far as this series, I like Tampa Bay in 6 though.
I agree. 100% agree.
I think Rangers take game 1. I think Lightning win the next 2. I think it's tough. I think Lightning win tomorrow night. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in game 3. I think the only other game the Rangers could win is game 5 in New York.
Yeah, I could possibly see that too.
But it's obviously a hot take with how the Rangers have been playing right now. They've been on fire.
Correct. Yeah, I think Tampa and a Colorado Cup final this year. Now, I don't know how that one's going to go. That's going to be an interesting one.
It's shaping up to be a very good cup.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mackey's rooting for his Rangers, and I'm on the same side as you. I'm kind of rooting for Colorado and Tampa Bay. I think that'd be a great matchup, but really, whatever team comes out of the West, I'm cool with. I really just want to see Tampa Bay have a chance to go for another one. But if they are going to lose, I think it's cool if they lose in the Cup.
I agree.
I
mean, it'd be nuts if they made it.
I'm rooting for either team in the West. In order, I'm rooting for Colorado, Edmonton, Tampa Bay, Rangers.
Yeah, Edmonton in the Cup would be cool to see too. Tough to say. I mean, who knows what McDusty and the boys can pull out of their hat.
Yeah, if he can fucking score a goal maybe tonight, they could maybe do something.
Right.
3,
Yeah, they are
3-0.
possibly going to be down too.
Nothing out of the second. Terrible period. I mean, I've scored 3. Why can't you? Come out.
Agreed.
Out in the third, get a quick one. It's a whole new game. Most dangerous lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead, especially with the backup goalie in net. They could do this, but it's a long shot. But Warriors up 49-47. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Celtics making a little comeback here. Oilers money line live plus 2,500.
Wow. If you like our bets that much, please take it.
We have them at plus 150.
Should we take them live? On the card.
Dude, man, we have the units to play with. We haven't been hot lately, but we have the units to play with. Hit that. We're up fucking 36. Bang. Plus the 150. We'd be up 38.5. 37.5. Bang. Oilers. They better score. We're not doing the live one, but obviously I'm fucking riding with this plus 150 bet. I'd like that to hit, but that's it for me. It's a shorter episode this week. We're going to get more into the NBA Finals next week. We're going to have a guest on, too, to go over some of these NBA Finals and NHL playoffs. Might be looking at, deeper into some of these series with the Eastern and Western Conference Finals in the NHL. Maybe some more NFL news coming in the next couple of weeks, but that's going to do it for me this week. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep, see you next week. Keep up on our picks daily. We put out picks whenever we see them fit. Both NBA, NHL, possibly some more baseball coming into play. We'll see what we like. Maybe not, but we'll see. And I think that's going to do it. And that's going to do it for us this week on Hit the Books Podcast. Thank you for all the support week in and week out. Please be sure to share and check out our various social media platforms and check out our website. All the info is located in our link tree in the description below. And always remember to hit the books.
Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.